Hi, welcome to Job Opportunity. Today we have Mr. Chuang, who is a lead staff designer at a company called Maddle. Today we are going to be asking him a few questions about his job. To start off, can you briefly explain your profession or simply what your job is in a nutshell?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Noah. I'm a toy designer at Mattel, and my job is to create toys and games that deliver fun and inspire the kids. We often joke around that we're basically Santa's elf.
Okay, thank you. So why did you initially pursue this career over others?
Yeah, so since I was a kid, I loved to draw and create things to play with. And I also like to tinker and solve problems. I think the opportunity just came when I graduated from college. And, it seems like a really fun career to pursue, and I've been doing it for the past 21 years.
Hmm. What was the academic pathway you took to get here?
So I went to our Center College of Design and majored in industrial design. Um, Took me about 4 years to graduate from that program, and I got the Bachelor of Science degree.
Hmm. So what does an ordinary day look like for you at your company?
Yeah, so typically in the morning, the team will meet, or now today we're chatting online on the overall direction of the product line. And then, of course, for me, I'll be working with my team and spending some time designing the toys. Depends on different stage of the design process. We could be drawing something, we could be reviewing a 3D model. Now today, we're looking at a lot of virtual models online. And then sometimes we're presenting our concepts to our, upper management, or if we're working on a licensed toy like Disney, Toy Story, we'll be presenting or pitching the idea to the people at Disney.
So could you describe for us any memorable highlight from your career?
Yeah, there's maybe there were a couple things. One was because I worked on a lot of toys for the movie properties, like the Toy Story or Pixar cars, or Kung Fu Panda. I get to meet with the directors of the movies. For example, John Lasseter from Pixar, or James Cameron from the Avatar. So getting that face-to-face time with the really just top-notch director was really exciting.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Uh, I know you've already briefly touched upon it, but could you please list a few projects that you have been a part of?
Yeah, sure. Like I mentioned, I worked on a lot of entertainment property toys. Like I have to work with Disney, Pixar on Toy Story, Cars, planes, and worked on DreamWorks, Kung Fu Panda, Universal's Jurassic Park toys. I made some dinosaurs, and also I've also worked on at the games department for a few years. So I worked on revamping the classic games like Pictionaries or Scrabbles. So I did a variety of things throughout my careers at Mattel.
So I remember before that I had a discussion with you, and you mentioned that you worked on a few of the toys for the movie Toy Story. And usually these toys are released in stores around the same time that the film is released. So I was just wondering, for these kind of projects, when do you actually start making these toys and designing them? Is it like months before or years? How much preparation you guys take?
Yeah, that's a really good question, Noah. So typically the toy process, it takes about a year to a year and a half. For the moment, yeah, you get the project to the moment that the toy shows up on the shelf, like in Walmart or Target or Amazon, because you need time to design and build a business plan around it. and also you need to factor in the time to manufacture these toys, and typically they're being made in China or Southeast Asia, and then you got to also factor in the time of shipping the product to the retailers. But as far as design concerns, is typically we're about 6 to 9 months of that 1 to 1.5 year span.
So what is the most difficult aspect of your job?
I would say creating a vision and share that vision with the people, and try to convince people and try to build a consensus with people, because it is a creative industry. Everybody have their ideas, but eventually we need to make something. We need to make a decision on something, and you could probably know that art and design is not everything's black and white. It's very ambiguous. It's very sometimes very subjective. So how do you sort of just unite the people and create that vision so that you can move forward with a clear direction of your product?
So what is I already asked you what the most difficult aspect of your job, but what is the most rewarding part of it?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, a lot of times we're, taking a quick sneak peek of a movie that very small group of people have seen. That was very, very fun. And also just to see that the kids and the family really enjoyed your creation, either toy or games, through just personal experience, or looking at some of nowadays there's so much online review on products and games. You can tell people are being very honest in their opinions, and you can see whether your creation is being appreciated and then really enjoyed.
So what is one thing you would tell others that are maybe interested or aspiring to be in the same field as you?
Yeah, I would say just a general advice is just always be curious. Whether you want to pursue a creative career or any other career, you always has to be curious, and don't let that inner kid ever leave you. You gotta have fun, whatever you do, and being curious is part of that element.
So that's all our questions. So on behalf of Jobbertunity, I would like to thank you, Mr. Chuang, for joining us today.